Well, folks, we've got another Jerry Jeff Walker gift request. Saremile, who lives down in Texas, made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So shout out to you, Saremile. Thank you. She's about 2 hours north of Houston. That's stuck in my brain, so I say it when I think of it. And down in Texas. There you go. I'm in Jersey. Saremile's down in Texas. So let's see. I don't know this one. I don't think I know this. I've done a few of Jerry Jeff's songs, so let's find out. Texas has a bunch of songs that qualify as anthems. I'm assuming this might be one of them, but we are going to find out. My niece and nephew live down in Texas. My nephew went to UT, graduated, and stayed in Austin. He graduated like 7 years ago. And my niece graduated from Columbia up here in New York, but she moved down to Austin, 2.5 years ago. And my sister visits them a lot, so they love Texas. Interesting. That's a Steve McQueen feel.
Yeah, down in Texas we got our own style. We say we're fixing to in country mile.
Yeah.
10-gallon hats and stovepipe cowboy boots. We say hi y'all, we go how to do. We're laid back crazy cause it's understood. When you live down in Texas, life is good. Life is good.
I'm gonna have to move there then.
Yeah, life is good. Yeah, down in Texas we know wrong from right. Work hard all day and we party all night. We say yes sir and thank you ma'am.
Right?
If you don't like that we don't give a damn. We do things the way we think we should. Cause we live down in Texas where life is good. This life is good. Yeah, life is good. And every man in the whole wide world, he falls in love with pretty Texas girls.
Yeah.
I found out one thing is true. Women around the world love what cowboys do. That's right.
There's a lot going on in this. Got a Jerry Lewis feel. Got a Hank Jr. feel. A little Sheryl Crow musically.
What? Hey, down in Texas we say don't complain. Just thank the Lord for the pouring rain. Cloudy skies and bright old sunny days. We say we like it here is either way. We wouldn't change things even if we could. Cause every day in Texas life is good. This life is good.
All right, Texans, is this true? Is every day good in Texas? Let's hear it.
And life is good.
That had like a 70s feel to it, the harmony.
Yeah, life is good. Yeah, life is good. Yeah. Yeah, life is good. Yeah, life is good. Yeah, life is good. I said life is good.
That was like a Leonard Skinner ending where they had all the instruments going, including Billy Powell on his piano. That was just fun. And Saremile, that's how you meant it, to be fun, but to put the word out there about Texas. Marlene McKinney is all about Estill County, Kentucky, or Kentucky, really. Not just, but primarily about representing the artists there. But Saremile is about Texas. And Jacob Herrick's is about Texas and the red dirt scene. And some other folks are as well, too. But this was just fun. I mean, I always picture songs like this when you're in a club. Or like if you're at Lukenbach or wherever, somewhere in Texas, the place would go nuts. It would go nuts anywhere else, too. If Jerry Jeff happened to play this thing up here in Jersey at the Pony or somewhere like that, oh yeah, good timing, Don. That the place would go nuts to that too. I mean, I saw Ashley McBryde on the indoor stage before she was huge, and just everybody loved her. So Coulter Wall at the bar right down the street called the Wonder Bar, which made some cameos in The Sopranos, and because that's down in Asbury Park, 2 blocks away from the Stone Pony, and right on the ocean, right across the street there. And man, we know, and wherever this gets played, I'm sure it's up tempo. But when it's in Texas, I'm just guessing. Jerry Jeff would have had a ton of fun with the audience, just pausing and putting the microphone out there and just letting them sing it. You could do a lot in concert with a song like this. Lyrics were simple. Reminded me of Hank Jr. with a country boy can't survive, when Hank says, and he's on that barge floating down the Mississippi, and he's like, and we say grace and we say ma'am, and if you ain't into that, well, we don't give a damn. And he basically said that. We said, what did he say? We say sir and thank you, ma'am. And if you don't like it, we don't give a damn. And that's a good rhyming scheme. I like it. It makes its point in very few words, but it makes the point. All right. And in the instrumentation, had a lot going on in that thing. I mean, I don't know if it was intentional to borrow from different sounds, just to throw a few different sounds in there, because songs do that. Artists do that. And it's not to steal. It's to respect, to honor these other artists and songs, just to sort of give another dimension to them. And it seemed like that partly was going on in here. I mean, but maybe not. Might have just been, hey, let's do this song. But there are some small segments in it that it's like, oh, that's like Jerry Lee Lewis, or that's like Junior, or Hank Jr., or I said Sheryl Crow at one point because there was a part in there that did remind me a bit of her song, Steve McQueen, which I love that song. I think I did that one. But now look how amped up I am, Saremile. Did you predict this? Did you predict that this would happen to me? Because I've learned in some ways I'm predictable. Not necessarily with the scores I give the songs, as Jeff Cather will confirm, because he gets upset with me that I think they're too high or sometimes too low. But I think you knew what was going to happen to me on this one. Well, all right, so the number that popped into my head on this was an 8.8 on the fun factor. It wasn't overly deep. It wasn't meant to be that. It was just meant, I think this was meant to be a really good concert song or get some radio play, and that would have worked. I have no doubt about it. This would have gotten played down in Texas. And Jerry Jeff Walker is the real deal. JJW. All right, folks. You could thank Saremile and Texas for that one. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.